So on that stupid fucking Reddit filled with assholes, I read more than a few comments about how good my voice sounded in my reviews. Well, duh, it's my voice. There's only one Bimmy, and that's me. Anyone else is clearly a faker. Jokes aside, I'm going to give you a quick explanation on how to use 11 Labs to make the best Bimmy voice in the year 2025. So enjoy this behind the scenes video of the asshole-ish variety. Alright, you bastards! Here's a list of everything you'll need. First, an account on 11 Labs and the starter subscription, which costs $5 a month. I know, paying for shit sucks, but I'm personally satisfied with the quality of voice synthesis that I get. I'll explain more about the site later. Second, voice samples of James Rolfe. You'll want to find clear samples of James Rolfe or the nerd talking, especially samples that emphasize his distinct and elusive accent. For my voice, I use parts of his football rant from the Atari Sports episode, Football, don't even get me started! Parts of his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review.
The original Ninja Turtles is one of the most annoying games I've ever played.
And also an excerpt from his movie-making nerd audiobook.
His dick would stretch into the room, his balls coming closer. I would hide underneath my blankets and pray he'd go away. I'd hear him whisper, "Where are the balls on the dick?"
I get it if you don't want to buy the audiobook, it's a bit of a mess, but I bought it, so I'm using it. You cheap bastards. Make sure your audio samples are in the same audio file and that the size of it is 10 megabytes or below. Finally, go to Wikipedia to plagiarize your scripts. Nah, just kidding, I'm fucking with you. Since you already got your account set up and have your audio file, let's make a clone of the nerd. On 11 Labs, go to the top left on the sidebar and click on Voices, the button below the homepage button. On the top right, there should be a button that says Create or Clone Voice. Click on that and then click Instant Voice Clone. Drop your audio file in and give it a bit to upload, and then you can fill in the info. I'm not too sure if adding labels to the voice helps, but I do it anyway. The closest accent label for James's voice is the New York accent. Now you're almost ready to make your own Cinemassacre videos, of the asshole-ish variety. Now you can go to the Text-to-Speech tab. On the right side of the menu, you can choose your voice, model, and level of stability. I use the V3 model at the robust stability level. The V3 model lets you use bracketed tags to denote emotions or noises like sighs, laughter, screaming, the whole nerd package. Except for, I don't know, diarrhea sounds. Every character you type, including the tags, uses credits, which you only have a limited amount depending on how much money you wasted to use this piece of shit. Ignore my credits, I had a lot of videos to make, okay? I use the tag short pause at the end of any sentences or paragraphs where I might want to edit in a video game clip or change the timing of. Using short pauses in a longer prompt also helps keep the audio and cadence more consistent. I always put a short pause tag at the end of a prompt. 11 Labs has a tendency to cut the last word off a bit, and it's a pain in the ass. Alright, let's write a prompt. Perfect. Let's hit generate and see how this shitty ass site wastes my fucking credits. Wow. Insert stupid truth or meme here. My kids, 540 right now. Moudans! God, you assholes suck shit. Ass! Diarrhea, dookie, poop from my asshole onto this accursed game from the bowels of hell. And I've also been getting some comments of the asshole-ish variety. As long as you don't change your prompt, you can regenerate the same prompt twice for free, meaning you get 6 variations of the same prompt without wasting any credits. So always proofread your shit before generating. Now, you may get audio that doesn't sound anything like James, this happens somewhat frequently, and you may also get audio that sounds great in some spots and sounds like modern AVGN in others. That's another reason to put short pauses in your prompt, so if needed, you can easily splice a better take into the section that sucks. And that's pretty much it. Play around with it, experiment with the audio samples you use, and most of all, go out and make your own Cinemassacre parody content. Be it a YouTube poop, an AVGN episode, or even join me and the fuckers at the Cinemassacre Truth and make a Monster Madness video next year. I make AVGN parodies because I play a lot of indie games that I know James will never talk about, but it would still be funny if he did. So take the content creation into your own hands. Make the video that James probably doesn't have time to make.
Hey, guess what? I just realized I recorded this entire video and realized this mic is not plugged in. the shotgun mic is plugged in. So, hey, at least you can still hear me, right?
Hey, guess what I just realized? I recorded this entire video and realized this mic is not plugged in. The shotgun mic is plugged in. So, hey, at least you could still hear me, right? Also, more reviews on the way. Bimmy's back at full fucking force.